Today we're going to talk about a four-letter word that you better have in your life. Stay tuned. This past weekend, I had the absolute pleasure of hearing from former NFL player Bo Eason. He played 4 seasons on the Houston Oilers back in the day, and this man was so inspiring that I wanted to share a little bit about his message with you today. And that is to not live a mediocre life. Too many of us are walking around this world striving for mediocrity. And even like just being good or being average or just getting by. I know I've done it before myself, whether it be in my job or in my workout. I've had those days where I might be in a funk or I might be tired, and all I do is get by. I pretty much just survive. Have you guys ever felt that way? Well, I challenge you to be great. Don't settle for good, go for great. You know, how many people in life do we look up to? You know, when you think of somebody amazing or extraordinary, you know, what comes to mind? You know, for me, I think maybe like elite athlete or an Olympian or someone super successful in business. And so when I think of these people, you know, the big thing that they had going for them was a 4-letter word. And that word is work. Don't be afraid of work. The average Olympian works 4 hours per day for 6+ years before making it to the Olympics. That is work. If you think of basketball greats like Michael Jordan or Larry Bird, they were putting in, you know, practice shots, shooting the ball 500+ times per day, the same shots. They weren't afraid of work. Even Bo Eason told us how he started at 7 years old throwing the football in the backyard, and he would throw it 1,000 times per day. You know, some of you guys might be like, heck no, I ain't doing that. Well, guess what? Welcome to mediocrity, and be satisfied. But if you want something more, if you want greatness in your life, don't be afraid of work. And don't be afraid of showing up when the other people won't, because you're going to end up getting what other people don't. So I want to encourage you today. This 4-letter word needs to be a regular in your vocabulary. And if you are consistent, and no matter what you're doing, but if you're striving and working and showing up and getting the job done, you have amazing things waiting for you. And for me, that is like what makes it all worth it. I'm here supporting you guys, supporting myself. I mean, I need motivation sometimes too. But to hear stories like that, to hear stories, you know, so many times we think these top people are overnight successes. And even Michael Jordan, his big thing was that he worked just as hard in practice as in the game. And to me, that's what shows what you're really made of. What you do when you're alone, what you do when it's time to just get down to the nitty-gritty and get the work done. It's when nobody sees. That's when the blood, the sweat, the tears truly goes in. So today, think about that. When you're at home alone, possibly doing your workout, when you're at your job and no one's standing over your shoulder, what kind of effort are you going to put forth? Because that's going to determine the person you are going to become. If you're ready to get fit from the inside out and start your journey, shoot me a message. I would love to connect with you and help you get started. Jessica at jessicabowsernelson.com. Now go get to work.